If you're ready to boss up financially in 2022, then this is a video for you. Let's get into it. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Curvy Bree and I am back with a new video. If you are new, welcome to the Curvy Bree family. If you are a continuing viewer, thank you for coming back. Today we have something that has been on my head for quite some time, and I'm like, you know what? I have to make a video about it. I had to make a video about it because if I'm doing it, then you guys should be doing it too. So as you can tell by the title, this is how we are going to level up financially in 2022 and in the future. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some tips and how to level up. So let's get into this video. First things first, if you hear the birds chirping outside, I can't control that. That's nature. Okay, let's get into it. Let's ignore them birds. So the first things first that I want you to do is I want you to focus on your desires this year, your craft, your business. Focus on it. Focus on it. Because that is what's going to bring you income, especially if, let's say, for instance, you're doing artwork. Focus on your craft, do your artwork, post it on Instagram, take it to art shows, post it up in art galleries. You know, focus on your craft so that way the money can roll in, okay? That's what I want you to do. Focus on your craft. This is very important because a lot of us give up when we don't see the income. And you know, you got to look at your craft as if this is something that's going to benefit me in the long run rather than the short run. So look at your craft as something that you're working towards, not just for financial gain, but for forever success, okay? Don't give up on yourself, your business. You're not getting a lot of sales, keep going. Keep posting up those lashes. Keep posting up your artwork. Keep posting. Eventually, customers are going to flow in. Eventually, you're going to see your business start to expand. If you're not getting a lot of customers with doing makeup, for example, keep posting. Do your own makeup. Do free makeup for people. The money is going to come. Trust me. Okay? If you're on YouTube like I am, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm not monetized yet. But I know it's coming because I need to be persistent. And a lot of times you guys have seen me come in, come out of YouTube. Come in, come back to YouTube. Why? Why do I keep stopping? No, I need to keep being persistent. If I want to see and I want to be monetized on YouTube, I need to be persistent at all times, and the money shall come. It shall come. We're not looking at our business as something that we should just be coming in and out of because we're not seeing growth. Okay, there's going to be times when you're not going to have a booming month. There's going to be times where you're not going to have a lot of subscribers. There's going to be times that no one is not going to buy your artwork. But what do you have to keep doing? Keep persisting in what your craft is and what your desire is, because then you shall see the greatness come. You shall see and live that amazing life. But if you keep giving up, you're going to keep spiraling back down. You're going to keep going back into that negative mindset. So why don't you push forward and watch how 2022 is going to help you financially with your business and with your craft. If you keep on being consistent, the money is going to flow in. The money will be there. And if you keep living in your end to say, no, I'm going to post on YouTube as if I already have it, watch how your 3D is going to change. Watch how everything starts to flow, and watch how your manifestation starts to happen. Okay, let's work on being more consistent and working on than worrying about the outcome. Okay, we can focus on the outcome. I'm telling you, you're gonna have your negative days where you're gonna feel like, dang, I don't want to do this anymore. But you have to push forward. You have to push through that in order for you to see that financial gain this year. You have to. And if you see yourself that you're not being consistent like other YouTubers and you want to be like them, then be consistent. Be consistent. Take your breaks when needed, but be consistent. Okay? You shall be on their level too. Because they didn't give up on themselves. They had their days where they wanted to quit too. They had their days where they wanted to give up. Trust me, we all are human. But what did they do? They kept going. That's why they're at the level that they're at now. So you too shall not give up on yourself. Number two, if you don't have a business, you don't feel like you want to be a business owner, you don't have a craft, go get a side hustle. Go get a side hustle. You got Uber, you got Lyft, you got Instacart, you got Amazon. You got so many other things that you can do. You could be a babysitter. Okay? If you don't want to have a business, or you don't think YouTube is for you, or art, or whatever, get you a side hustle. I know gas is expensive right now, but I think Uber is doing some type of rebate or something to give back to people for their gas that they're doing. So or be a local babysitter. It's about to be the summertime. You know, you could start gaining money by watching people kids at night. You know, be a babysitter. You know, especially because, you know, a lot of people in the summer, they want to have date nights. They want to go out to the club, watch their kids, and trust me, you're going to make a lot of income. Okay? Get you a side hustle. Okay, and stick to that side hustle and watch the money flow in. Amazon is always hiring at night. Yes, it's a hard job. Trust me, I worked at Amazon and I hated it. But if you need extra money, to have it, to build up your savings account, build up that emergency fund, pay off that debt, have some extra cash to play around with, then you got to go get yourself a side hustle, because that's leveling up financially in 2022. Okay, and that side hustle is going to help you with your investments, help you when you want to buy cryptocurrency, help you when you want to put into your 401k or your, what is it called, the IRA. I think, if I'm not saying that right, then I'll definitely have it down below to help you invest into those things for your future. So it's better to start young and start where you're at now, rather than wait until you're older and then you be like, why didn't I start when I was younger? So yes, getting you a side hustle will help you financially in 2022. Let's level up. Come on now. And if you get tired, take your break. Take your time off. Okay, take your time off. I'm not telling you to work yourself to the ground. I'm just saying, if you feel as though you want to pay off debt fast, you want to have some little extra spare money, and if you feel as though you want to start building up your investments for the future, for your future self, then you need to go get a side hustle, or you need to be working on your business. I feel as though leveling up financially, a lot of people do not focus on the savings aspect of it. Okay, the savings part of leveling up financially is important. Okay, which goes into you doing a budget, being on a budget, doing your budget list for your paychecks. Right now, okay, I'm going to spend money on this. This is my other expenses. This is what's going into my savings account. I'm not going to touch this. This is what I'm spending on my debt to make sure that I'm paying that off. Savings is very big. And I'm telling you, if the C word didn't make you want to save for any type of emergency that may occur in your life in the future, then I don't know what else will. A savings account, having a savings is what I feel is a great way of leveling up financially in 2022, because you're going to have the money that you need if something in an emergency rises. If something that is an emergency rises, you have the money for it. If you're saving up for a house, you have the money for it. If you have a house, you have the money to pay for that expenses that does pop up. Having a car is expenses that does pop up. You know, you just don't know when an emergency may occur. You may have an emergency medical bill that may pop up, and you have the money to pay for that. You know, you may, God forbid, lose your job. You have expenses that will help you, you know, in the long run, than just relying on your unemployment. A savings is a great way to level up financially in 2022. And don't nobody tell you otherwise, because a savings account is important. Start budgeting out your life. Start taking that extra money that you're getting from your business, put it in your savings account. Even if it's just $100 a week or every 2 weeks, it's still something that is going into your savings account, and don't nobody tell you otherwise. Okay, rather it's $50, $25, put in your savings account, and let's level up 2022 financially with the savings account, okay? Because emergencies do happen, and if you want to buy something in the near future, you want to have the money for it. You see where they make you realize that you need more streams of income, and if you need a savings account, then I don't know what else will, and I cannot express that. I cannot express that any more further. I think that number 4, another thing that a lot of people do not express is going back to budgeting. You need to budget your money in order for you to be financially abundant in 2022. If you have debt, you need to be putting that debt in your budget so you can knock out that debt. Like, so you can have that extra money to put it away in your savings account. Have fun. You can have that play money. You can go out and buy that Louis Vuitton bag or whatever you want to do because you are budgeting your money so you can have that money to go out and buy the things that you want. Start budgeting out your money. Okay, start with that small piece of debt and then work your way to the big one. If you don't have debt, still save up, still budget out your money so you can put money in your savings account, and you can budget out your play money. Okay, everybody ain't got debt, and that's okay. I understand that, but for those that do, start knocking out that debt so you can take your money and have it for yourself. Be able to be put into your life insurance. Be able to put up money for your kids. If you don't have kids, then put up money for yourself in the future, or put up money for your future kids if that's what you plan on doing. Start working on your budget now. I have literally a Dave Ramsey budget all the way until July. All the way until July with my savings, my rent, everything that I had to pay, how much money I'm putting towards this amount of debt. Because I'm keeping it real with y'all. My budget is up until July, and I am not ashamed to say it. And trust me, it has helped me clear off so many medical bills with this VSG surgery that I am so happy that Dave Ramsey told me about this, about budgeting out my life and making sure that I put money aside for my savings, food, necessities, and my debt as well. And other expenses that are fixed, like my car note and my rent and stuff that's already fixed. So yes, start doing a budget plan. It will change your life. It will change your life, and it will help you level up financially in 2022, because now you have money to put aside for the things that you really want to do, because you budget out your life and you're not overspending. Let's cut this overspending out. If you want to level up financially in 2022, we cannot be overspending. Okay, a budget needs to be set, and you need to stick to that budget. Okay. The last thing that I want to say is, in order for you to level up financially in 2022, we're not just going to think about leveling up just in this year. I want to think about leveling up during my retirement. Okay, so what you want to start doing is start putting money aside into your investments, and get you an Acorn account. Get you, I use Acorn. I don't know what other investments that you can start putting your money into for the future. But if you have any suggestions, write them down in the comments, okay? And also make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification, because you watched this video for this long. So why not hit that subscribe button? But let's get back into it. I want you to start putting, not want you, but I do encourage you to start putting money into your investments accounts, your IRA, your retirement accounts, putting it into the cryptocurrency, whatever works for you. Start getting into that, because that is your financial growth for when you are retiring, or whenever you want to take the money out because you want to use it. Okay, so let's start on that now while we're young, or whatever age that you're at now, so that way you can see the financial growth in the future. Okay, we're not just going to focus on leveling up in 2022. Right now, we need to be sitting on racks, okay, come our elderly years. Not just elderly years, whatever year you want to retire, because some people want to retire at 35. I know I do. I know I want to retire at a young age. I don't want to wait until I'm 65 to retire. That's a goal of mine, and I'm sticking to it. So, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but I know it's going to happen. So, building up that start building up your finances for the future by starting to invest, starting to get into the cryptocurrency, bonds, mutual funds, whatever works for you. Do your research. Do your research on this. I don't have too much research on it. So what I do is I just invest money in my Acorn. Okay, and I don't have too much research on cryptocurrency, which I need to start doing. So while we're working together, I'm gonna start doing some videos on this if this is something that you would like me to start talking about on my YouTube channel, because I do want to start getting into building up ourselves and leveling up and bossing up the right way, as we should as men and women. This is not just bossing up as a woman, this is bossing up as a man too. Okay, because we should be living the best lives that we want to live. Okay. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has helped you and made you want to take that step forward and being consistent in your business, being consistent with your savings, being consistent with your side hustle, being consistent with yourself in general, being consistent with investing in your future, because this is going to help you financially be abundant. Okay, I am wealthy and I am rich can only manifest if you are taking action, if you are being consistent with yourself. It's not going to happen if you're doubting yourself, you're being negative, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not putting that money away, because ain't nobody going to do it for you. Ain't nobody gonna come into your checking and put the money aside into your savings account. Ain't nobody gonna sit over here and type out the budget for you. You have to do it yourself, and I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to keep telling you time and time again, you have to do it for yourself if this is something that you really, really want. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Bye.